Well, you see, people don't know what Sharia is all about. First of all, Sharia is the principles and practice of Islam. You can't separate Sharia from Islam. They are one and one. So any Muslim who tells you that he doesn't want to live his life according to Sharia, then he's not a Muslim.
Do you think Nigeria should become a Sharia nation?
That is my ambition, and that is the ambition of every Muslim in this country.
So, as a leader, governor, chairman, president, you are expected to run your affairs with the dictates of Sharia. So, as a leader, governor, chairman, president, you are expected to run your affairs with the dictates of Sharia.
Item 62 says National Assembly shall not make any law that affects Islamic law. It is a second schedule, so this amendment is against second schedule item 60.
Well, you see, people don't know what Sharia is all about. First of all, Sharia is the principles and practice of Islam. You can't separate Sharia from Islam. They are one and one. So any Muslim who tells you that he doesn't want to live his life according to Sharia, then he's not a Muslim, because he doesn't even know what is Islam. If you are a Muslim, you have to live your life according to the dictates of Sharia. From the time you are born up to the time you will marry, the relationship between you and your parents when you are small, your responsibility to them or their responsibility to you, the relationship between you and your wife, if you marry, how you will marry, your responsibility to your wife, then your responsibility to the neighbors, to the entire society, is all defined under Islam, under Sharia. That is what is called Sharia. It is not just the capital punishment that people are talking about. This is just part of one aspect of Sharia. The major aspect of Sharia is called mu'amala. That is how you relate to human beings, other human beings, even animals. There are ways we have to cut and kill our animals. There are ways you enter toilet. There is way you come out of toilet. So everything in Islam is defined under Sharia. So it's a code of life for Muslims. So as a leader, governor, chairman, president, you are expected to run your affairs with the dictates of Sharia.
In Nigeria, Sharia has been instituted as a main body of civil and criminal law in 12 Muslim majority states since 1999, when the then Zamfara state governor Ahmed Sani Yerima began the push for the institution of Sharia at the state level of the government. A declaration of full Sharia law was made in the 12 states in that year, and the states created Islamic legal institutions such as Sharia Commission and Zakata Commission, and a Hizbah, a sort of an Islamic police, according to some critics, like Neo Igwe, the chairman of the Board of Trustees for the Humanist Association of Nigeria then. The adoption of Sharia law violates Article 10 of Nigerian Constitution, guaranteeing religious freedom. So the question implies, how can a law, the Sharia law, now violate Nigerian Constitution? The incompatibility test has failed there. And when you look at this map, the green side was said to have no place of Sharia. Like Sharia plays no role in the judicial system. But as I speak to you in Abuja, it plays role. In some part of the southwest, it's already playing role, and they are making further push to so many states further southwest. When you look at the yellow in this map, Sharia implies only in personal status issues such as marriage, divorce, inheritance, and child custody. But otherwise, the legal system is secular. That was then, but now it is opposite. But when you look at the indico, I think it's violent or indico, the color there, Sharia implies in full, including personal status issues and criminal law. So Sharia operates fully in this state. And when you look at it, you have people in this area who are doing all sort of things against people in this area, was a place where Deborah was murdered because she posted something on her WhatsApp group. And you can see that up to 44 lawyers stood for people who burn someone alive. this is the kind of country you are living in. You know why I'm giving you all this background? I'm giving you all this background for you to understand how these people started this Sharia, their intention. This is Ahmed Yerima, the man you first listened from the beginning of this video. His name is Ahmed Sani Yerima. Sani Yerima was a governor and 3 times senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So when you look at this person, he's a buddy to former President Muhammadu Buhari and a boy to Buhari. So this man has been promoting Sharia, and when they interviewed him, why do you want Sharia in Nigeria? Do you want the whole country to become a Sharia state? He said, it's my ambition and the whole ambition of the whole Muslims in Nigeria. So this is what I want us to talk about in this video.
Do you think Nigeria should become a Sharia nation?
That is my ambition, and that is the ambition of every Muslim in this country.
All right, first and first, I don't want to waste your time in this video. Let me just go straight to the point. You see, Sani Yerima, because a lot of people don't know that his name is also Ahmed. So let me not be using Ahmed Yerima so that you will not be thinking of the Navy officer that had issue with Wike the other day. So his name is Sani Yerima. Okay, let me withhold the Ahmed there. So this man said that as a Muslim, even though you are a governor, you are a president, as a Muslim, everything you are going to do is going to go on a Sharia way. I want you to pause and think. I want you to pause and think. He said, everything you are doing as a Muslim, you are a president, you are a governor, you must do it on a Sharia way. And he said it's a deception for Muslims not to say they are not practicing Sharia. That every Muslim, that Sharia is a part of Muslim. Do you get it? Sharia is a part of Muslim. There is a reason why I am bringing out all these things to you. Now, anytime I make video about the upcoming, Sharia crisis and Sharia war that we know in 2026, so many of my friends who are Muslim, I have a lot of them, good friends, okay, good friends. So most of them will chat me, Okocha, look at what you are saying, what do you think about it? I say, I'm not saying this. Your leaders who brought Sharia to Nigeria said that. They made such statement. They said it is their ambition. Ambition is something you crave for, something you search for, something you are seeing it in your mentality and you want to achieve it physically. Ambition is that driving force that makes you to go after something. That is what these people have towards the implementation of Sharia in a holistic form in Nigeria. The confection, let me go straight to this angle for you to understand it better. If you want to start up a business or you want to do anything, there's what they call a mission statement. So that was a mission statement of Sani Yerima when he was pushing after the Sharia crisis in 1999-2000. When he was pushing it. So they asked him, how far? You don't want the whole Nigeria to turn to Sharia. He said that is his ambition. And right from that time till now, these people have been doing this thing little by little. They are not fast, but they are strategic. They are not fast, but they are strategic. They know what they are doing. And now, as I speak to you, all the whole terrorist organization in Nigeria, Boko Haram is not their real name, okay? Boko Haram, ISWAP, all these jihadists, they call bandits. What do they want? All of them said, we want a Sharia state. Western education is prohibited. We don't want women to do that. This is what they wanted right from time. And they are, present continuously doing it. So the issue here is simple. And this type of thing, it is always hard for you to win it with a war because they have infiltrated the society. I have been suggesting that these people should be confined into their own country where they can practice Sharia. But my fear is that people will come and realize late what I'm saying. Time will come, people will realize, before you will start calling for the division of Nigeria or regionalism or this or that, it will be late. This is not what one ethnic group will do. This is not what two ethnic groups will do. Everybody have to sit on the table. Let's iron this thing out. A senator made a statement last week. You know what he said? He said, we all know the problem. We know what is causing this insecurity. Let us stop pretending. If we want to face and fight it, let us fight it now. If we want to negotiate, let us negotiate. He was talking about Sharia. And Ahmed Yerima, when he was a senator, I don't know where he was quoting. I don't know. He said, Nigerian government and Nigerian legislators are not allowed to amend Sharia law. The supremacy of Sharia above Nigerian constitution indirectly. But every now and then you can amend Nigerian constitution, but you cannot amend Sharia law. I am laughing because I understand very well the negative effects of this Sharia in Nigeria. You already have their courts, their police, everything. This is so dangerous, you understand? And as I said before, I am predicting that there will be a Sharia crisis next year. Yes, there will be a Sharia crisis next year. Because a lot of interests are going to attack the Sharia in Nigeria. If you said Nigeria is a secular state, as educated as you are, and you are talking about Sharia in a secular state, come on, you have your religion, other people have theirs. Why imposing, trying to do all those things? It doesn't make sense.
In the Quran, chapter number 9, verse number 29, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala orders the Muslims to kill the Christians, Jews, and if they do not surrender, then they have to pay jizya. Jizya is basically protection money.